decided to go for a walk.
This officer just pulled me over for walking down the side of the road.
And he looks at me, and he does like this. "What are you doing here?" And I said, "Officer," I said, "why did you stop me?" And he said, "Because we're stopping anyone who looks like they're not from this neighborhood."
Saying that I may have been participating in some breaking and enterings. I've got his card, I'm gonna submit it. We'll see what happens from here.
5 minutes later, 3 Howard County police officers rush up to me. The first officer had his hand on his taser, and there's a corporal with his nose right up to my nose in an aggressive stance, yelling at me. Was there a misunderstanding back there? And the first thing I said was, "My attorney's on speakerphone, and he hears everything." They all took a step back. It was at that point that I knew I just got stopped for walking while black. After that incident, police started to pull me over or follow me on a regular basis. And I felt that my wife and I were in danger. This was the last time that I was going to let this happen to me and not do something about it, because this was happening to people all over the country. It was in Hawaii, on the beach on my birthday, that I felt this overwhelming sense that it was time to let that anger and that frustration and that fear go. I was feeling the aloha spirit, and I felt at that moment that that kind of spirit of love is what I needed to bring to this situation. That my hate and my anger and my fear weren't going to get me anywhere. In 1998, my brother Abby passed away. And it was on his deathbed that he said his last words to me, which were, "Love is the answer." And those words came back to me in a powerful way. I had been trying to live my life that way, but it wasn't until that moment that those words sank in with a depth and power that I knew it was going to be life-changing for me. LOVE became an acronym. If we can learn about the people in our community and what makes them tick, if we can open our heart to their needs and show empathy, if we can volunteer ourselves to be part of the solution in their life, and if we can empower others to do the same, then we'll have love in the community. Look, love isn't just a word. It's not something that you feel good about and then you just go on with your day. No, love takes work. If you truly take the time to learn about someone, to open your heart to them, to volunteer yourself to be part of the solution in their life, and to empower others to do the same, that takes work. That takes time. That takes effort. That takes commitment. Love is about action steps. It's not about feeling good all the time. It's about being able to put in the work even when you don't want to, because you want the desired result to be loved.